see you here. You see me?
Not yet.
Not yet? Huh, that's okay.
There you are
It
now,
takes
I
a
see you.
second. Yeah. Yay, I'm here. Oh, and it sounds good.
All right.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Microphone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
That was fast.
Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you all. Can I start?
You have
Not
just
yet?
a second.
Okay. Need a few more people.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Monday. Yes.
It is.
All right, you can get started.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 31 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we're going to do 5 free questions. And we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back.
Mhm.
In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for the rose, Poonam. Welcome
Oh,
back.
hello, honey.
And in case you didn't hear, if you're just joining us, make sure to keep on tapping the screen because at 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions. And we can get started here with 5 free questions, so feel free to start putting in some questions in, everyone. Make sure to include your name with that.
Yes.
All right, our first free question here is from Philin. Philin says, do you still see me traveling overseas this year?
Yes, your guides say yes. Yep.
All right. Our next question is from Kristen, who says, will Clint and I become an official couple in February?
I get resistance, so I'm not hearing a yes to February. Now, it feels slow. It feels like it's still a few months before you guys become official, honey. You will become official, though.
All right. Our next question here is from Ruth. Ruth says, will Jason and I go out for Valentine's Day?
I hear you will do something for Valentine's Day. It does feel like it's during the daytime. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for all of the gifts. Nicole, Fountain of Chocolate, and Maria. You guys are great.
Aw, thanks, guys.
All right. Our next question is from Nicole, who says, will I see Dane this month or when?
They're saying March. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from, let's see here. Pebbles, who says, will Jay give me the money this week?
They're saying it's 3 weeks away.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Remember again to keep on tapping that screen. And once we make it to 40,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Thank you so much for all of the gifts. You guys are amazing. Also, thank you so much, Christy, for following.
Ah,
Welcome.
hello, Christy.
All right. And if you are just joining us, hello, welcome, and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Poonam, for the roses.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right, and let's go to our list here.
Sounds
our first question is from Poonam. Yay!
Hi, Poonam.
All right, Poonam gets 5 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I put my resume online and getting offers, but so confused how I will find out about the job.
Well, you'll be offered interviews, honey. So do the interviewing process. Definitely do it face to face, and or like you can do it over Zoom. That's okay too. But yeah, you'll be getting interviewing and that type of thing is coming up for you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is my mom coming back home from the hospital before I go back to my home?
Um. Yeah, it does look like she will. It looks like she is getting much better. Again, she is going to need to take some medication, and I do hear that it is going to take a bit of time for full recovery. Yeah.
All right, Poonam's next question is I feel like the hospital is not treating my mom very good and changes her room to very tight and a little dirty room and is not even discharging her. If
Mm.
I request, will they change the room?
You can request. I don't hear that there's much choice on their part. So she's where she is because they don't really have the space, is what it feels like.
All right, her next question is my son getting a job this month and which place?
Okay, so right away they show me fast food. It does look like yes, it's gonna be in February.
All right, and Poonam's last question is any messages from my guides?
Yeah, I will say for you, I know you don't like traveling or you get a little worried that things aren't going to connect. So your guides do want you to do a little meditation before you get on that airplane, so that it's a little smoother for you, okay? You get very, like they show you a very tight bundle of nerves. So do a meditation before you leave for your travels, okay? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Poonam. That's
Mhm.
it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hey,
Hello,
Sandra.
Sandra, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Sandra's first question here is good morning,
Good morning.
ladies. Will I be getting a talking to for management this morning?
From management?
Will I be getting it says a talking to you for management this morning? For management.
For management. I do hear that there is going to be a conversation. It's not as bad as you think, okay? Or it's not how you think it's going to go down is what I'm hearing
Okay, she says from.
from. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, her next question is do you see me going on any fun trips this year with the boys and Jake?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like in July.
All right, and her last question is what do you see coming in the next couple months for me? As always, thank you for answering my question, and I hope you ladies have a wonderful day.
Of course, of course. So they really do have a super focus on work. It does feel to me like there is a lot that's going to happen around the work environment. Try not to get too overwhelmed with it because everything is happening to align things in a good way, even though sometimes it can feel a little bit messy. So sometimes we got to make a mess before we can clean it up, kind of thing. That's what they're showing me. So just be prepared that there is going to be a lot going on around the office, and they just remind you to stay professional and don't get sucked into the drama. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Mm,
That's it for her.
okay.
And I see we have a few more people on, so I'm just going to quickly go
Okay.
over everything again.
Sounds good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Marie Loon. Welcome back.
Hi,
Good
honey.
morning to you, too.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right. Our next question here, back to our list, is from BP.
Hey,
Hello,
BP.
BP, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is I kept telling the dog to make sure I was there for her when she passed, and she passed in my arms yesterday. Oh, so sorry.
Yeah.
She says, I only had her a short time, but I grew to love her, and I hope she felt the love from our family.
She did, honey. And I'm so glad that you were telling her and that you were able to be there with her. Yeah. Aw. That's so hard for you. So make sure that you do something nice for yourself today, okay?
All right. Her next question is will she send James any signs? He's had her since birth.
I hear yes. It does look like there will be, he'll get that sense that there is a dog around him or that he can hear the footprints is what I hear, like the footsteps. So yeah, he'll hear her. Yeah. He may not tell you though.
And her last question is it still going to take him a couple weeks to tell me if he's moving in? When he does, will he say yes?
So I feel like he's not yet ready to say yes. He wants to, but there is a bit of reservation. I don't get that he's going to say yes within the next 2 weeks. It just feels like there will be another conversation about it. He's just not ready yet to say yes to that.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Maria C. Hello, Maria.
Hello, Maria.
You get 3 questions.
Perfect.
Maria's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hey.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
So it's been 2 weeks that I haven't heard or seen from Michael. I've decided to pull back and keep my distance, and this hurts me. Is Michael feeling this distance from me? How does he feel?
Yeah. So the two of you are pretty entwined energetically. Definitely, it's noticed. So the energy shift is felt. It feels to me like there will be a reaction. So I hear just give it. They're saying like within 5 days. So you'll have a reaction from him in 5 days. Is what I hear. Keep at it. Make sure you do stick with your boundaries. Is what I'm being told. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, Michael truly values his friend's opinion. Does he speak to me about his friends? What is being said? Or speak about me to his friends?
I do hear that he talks to you about your or talks about you to his friends. A lot of times there is some off the cuff stuff, but for the most part, he doesn't go into full detail. So he might say something like, I can't even really hear exactly. It's more of that off the cuff energy is what they're showing me. They're not actually giving me the phrases he's saying. It's just sort of flippant and he's sort of blasé about things sometimes. And he doesn't go into details. He doesn't share his details, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, you said that in April, Michael and I would be official. I just can't stand this no communication. When will he start to talk to me and make an effort? Thank you.
So what I heard was 5 days. Yeah. So within the next 5 days, there will be some communication between the two of you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Maria.
Yep.
She said thank you.
Of course.
Our next question here is from TC. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. TC gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Their first question is, hi, Miss Rebecca and Miss B. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, honey.
I am highly stressed about S party. I'm afraid it won't go the way I want it to go, and besides all the problems me and him have had recently, I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't do anything. I know you said I should take the first venue over the second, and the first ended being booked by someone else, so I have no choice but to do the second. Can you tell me the energy around this?
I mean, you were just a little too late is what I hear, but that's okay. The second venue will be fine. It's just not going to be as good as the first one. That's all I hear. Yeah. And I will say for you, I would still do something, even though the energy between the two of you is a bit hot and cold and a bit off and on. I really hear that this is a great gesture. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, I won't lie, Rebecca. I'm starting to also second guess my relationship with S. I know you said it will get better, but there were some things said yesterday from him that makes me think otherwise. But I also know him in a way to say things just to provoke me and not even mean it.
Yeah.
Is it the love loss on both ends? Or is the love loss on both ends?
Yeah, I will say what was said feels to me like it was said maliciously. So I don't get that that's actually how S feels. It feels more like I'm retaliating or I'm pushing to see how far I can push you, basically, is what it feels like, to see how committed and how assured you are in S's life. Yeah. Not a good way to do it, but that's really what's happening there.
All right, and her last question is, we have not been intimate at all, and given with all these arguments, I'm starting to think there's someone else or he's depressed given recent stuff that has happened to him. But we know he isn't very expressive or open, so I don't know what to think. Thoughts? There's
definitely some depression, I hear. I do get the sense, not that there's somebody else, but more so that there is a lot of trauma, and it really feels to me that S is feeling almost insecure, I would say, and not feeling like I'm safe to open up and be vulnerable right now. So that's why that energy is so, like, it's so chaotic right now for S, is what I hear. It's really not a good place to be. And so you don't really want to be intimate with somebody who's in that state anyways, because that energy will, be transmuted to you. So I will say it'll get better. It still is going to get better. We do have to give S some time.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. Okay. And thank you so much, MJ and Donna, for the gifts. You're awesome.
Thanks, guys.
All right. I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names.
All right.
Next up on our list here is Marie Loon Fortin. Then we have Michelle Placencia. Then Connie H. then Francis M., then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Christy Froelich, then Emanuela L., then Marina Duarte, then Marie Josie Barb, then Angelica Y., then Mariana Gasca, then Connie Newman, then Stephanie then Stephanie Silge. Then that is it for now. All right, thank you so much, everyone. And if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
All right. Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortune.
Hi, honey.
Hello. Welcome back.
Mhm.
Second here. All right. Marie Loon gets 9 questions. Thank you so much. All right. Her first question here is, the day I chose to end things with Guy, I consciously also chose myself and did it because I deserve better. I ended up having a fever all night, and by morning was better. It felt like an upgrade within myself from healing things around worthiness. Is my intuition right?
Absolutely, honey. And I think that that is a very powerful physical manifestation of you really moving forward and moving up. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when I tell Guy, will he try to change my mind? How will this affect him?
No, I hear he won't let go easy, not like you're thinking. It definitely does feel like I'll try to hang on a little bit, but not necessarily try to change your mind completely. It's more of I'm just not going to necessarily go away right away. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, how old will my person's kids be, and will I be close to them?
Yeah, you will. I hear that they're in their 20s, so they do seem older.
Right. Her next question is, it's like I can feel the energy of my person more and more. I can feel how I will feel in their presence, calm, reassured, loved, and I can feel this gentleness and see this big smile. Am I making this up?
No, absolutely not. Of course you can feel it because that's how we manifest, right? We get that sensation prior to them coming in. And honey, you really made a huge shift in the right direction when it comes to allowing love into your life. So absolutely, it's very true and very real.
Her next question is, I've always wondered to which dimension have I been able to go to when I channel for humans and when I do animal communication.
Well, that's hard to explain. Think of it more like a frequency, like a radio frequency. So, depending on what frequency you're picking up on, it's a different tonality for each thing. So, whether you're picking up on a past loved one, or you're picking up on animals, or even past animals, that type of thing, it's different energy, but it's also different sounds or different tonalities. Is the best way to describe it. Yeah, so it's like picking up different radio waves.
All right. Her next question here is, how will my work with animals and especially horses evolve?
So I do see you working with special needs people. I do see that you're going to help with a lot of physical healing and progression forward for the people you work with is what it feels like. So they're going to have a better way of being able to express themselves through the animals and the work that you're doing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I travel for my work with horses? And if yes, where?
I hear that you will. It does. They show like little pit stops, so it does feel like it's still in your country, but it's like different pit stops, and it is local for the most part, but there is some farther travel, so it does look like you're not going to be flying anywhere, but it does look like long drives.
All right. Her next question is, I feel like I have had many past lives with many of the horses on the ranch. Am I right? One in particular is Taco, and I'm wondering what our past life was.
Yeah, so it's interesting, especially for people coming into life now. We travel with soul families, and we always think that that soul family is going to be the people in our lives. It's not just the people, but also the animals as well. So our animals and the animals we're connected to are a part of our soul family as well. So yes, you've absolutely traveled with them several times. I hear some of them more than others. The ones that you're closer to are ones that you've been with more, is what I hear.
All right. And her last question here is, What will be things my person will love about me? Will he be the kind to tell me he loves me easily?
Yes. Yeah. There is no resistance to that at all. Very, very much your openness, your connection with animals, the fact that you do like it outside because your person likes outdoors. It's a big factor for the person that's coming in, is that they really do like to be outdoors. Camping and things like that is fun for them.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hey,
Hello,
Michelle.
Michelle. She gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
All right, Michelle's first question is, Hi, Rebecca
Hi,
and
honey.
Bee. Hope you had a nice weekend.
You too, honey.
She says, Rebecca, I struggled this weekend. Saturday, I was a little anxious, but I distracted myself with running errands with my mom. But when I got home and after I journaled, I got hit with a wave of anxiety and started listening to meditation sounds to help me fall asleep.
Great.
It worked, but why was I hit with a sudden wave of anxiety? I was thinking about Fernando. I'm not sure if it was him or just me.
I hear it's you. It's a little bit of the old momentum. That energy that you were feeling feels to me like it was like past stuff. So it's not even current in your timeline or in your energy anymore, but it is past momentum is what I'm hearing. It's good that you did react in the positive by doing meditation and journaling and all of that. I think that that's an important thing and great tools to use when we're feeling anxious. And it honestly just feels like past momentum that you were picking up on.
All right. Her next question is, does he know or feel how much I care for him despite my anxiety? I think is what she meant to type.
Yeah, I hear it is very obvious. So yes, he definitely knows how you feel. He may not realize how deep it goes though. Okay? So he may not realize how emotionally invested you are.
All right. Her next question is, does he still have pictures of me?
Yes. Yep.
Her next question is, I know I sound like a broken record, and I'm sorry for
No,
that.
it's okay.
I miss Fernando a lot, and it's hard not to get sad. Can you
Mhm.
tell me something good about what's to come with him and I soon?
Well, you guys are going to be communicating again soon, honey. And I don't want you to feel like you've lost this connection, because it doesn't feel like, when they show me, the door is more open every time. So you're doing the right things within yourself to clear the energy and the resistance that you've had before to allow him to come back in. So just know that that is the momentum that is ahead of you, and that you don't have to have any more fear about it, because you've already opened the door a lot, is what they're saying and they're showing me. So the door is open, okay? Yeah, it's just a matter of time is what they're saying.
All right, and her last question is, thank you for keeping this sad girl in check and hopeful. Oh, please donate.
Oh, lovely.
Awesome.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right, let's give a big thank you to Michelle Placencia. She's giving away her last question to one of you here in the comments.
Sounds good.
All right. That means you can put in some free questions here, guys.
Yay.
In the chat.
Take a sip while you do that.
Sounds good. All right. The first one that I see here is from Ash. Oh, thank you so much for the roses, Ash.
Hi, Ash.
She says, when will I be pregnant?
So they're giving me, so they're saying 4 months. So you'll be pregnant in 4 months is what they're saying.
All right. Please keep us posted on
Yes,
that.
keep me posted.
All right. And thank you so much for donating that question, Michelle.
Yes.
Also, remember, guys, to keep on tapping the screen, because at 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to quickly go over everything again here.
Okay.
So in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much for all of the gifts. Thank you, Ash, Amber, CC, Babs, and Ash again.
Oh, thanks, guys.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Connie H.
Hey,
Hello,
Connie.
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Connie's first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
How did my last text to Levi make him feel? I think I upset him when trying to be playful.
No, I don't hear that you upset him. I think the energy that you were feeling was more like the exchange wasn't necessarily the right timing. So it does feel like there was some stuff going on with Levi, nothing to do with you whatsoever is what they're saying. So it is a separate thing. And so it just didn't have the right feel or the right effect that you wanted, because there was some emotional stuff happening, I hear.
All right, her next question is, how has this changed our timeline for spending time together? Is it still this week?
I still hear you're going to connect this week. Yeah, I don't get the sense that it changed your timeline.
All right, her next question is, what healing should I be concentrating on with what crystals right now?
So right away they do show the heart chakra for you. There's, think about it as like past trauma from relationships. Okay, so think about past relationships that you still feel a little angry towards, or you feel upset about, or just even still feeling like there's still something there and I need to clear it. So those are the energies that you want to work with and work on. The crystals that they recommend, so they are showing me green aventurine, and they do show me some rose quartz for you, honey. Okay, both are heart supporting crystals, so they'll help with that energy removal.
All right, Connie's next question is, what do my guides need me to hear?
I think for you, more than anything, don't forget about yourself. Putting you first is also very important. If you don't put yourself first, you can't put others first, if that makes sense. You really have to take care of your needs before you can take care of others' needs properly. So they really are emphasizing taking care of yourself and the needs that you have, honey.
All right, and Connie's last question is, what messages are my guides trying to send me with a small driving incident and animals in my path?
Slowing your momentum down, I hear. So a lot of times when that happens, you're thinking in the wrong energy, or you're pushing the energy in the wrong direction, and so they do it to distract you from that. So it's just to redirect your thought process. Yeah, specifically your thoughts is what I hear.
All right, thank you so much. That is it for Connie.
All righty.
And thank you so much, Christine, for the roses.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right, our next question here is from Francis M, who gets
Hey,
one
Francis.
question here.
Okay.
Welcome back. Francis says, is moving in with Shane the best thing for Shane and Francis?
It is the next step, is what your guides are really emphasizing. It is going to be there's an adjustment period, so it's not going to be always easy, but it definitely does feel like it is the next step, and it is the alignment for the both of you. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Ooh.
Our next question is from Mari Cruz Munoz. Welcome back.
Hello,
who gets
honey.
3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I'm stressing about a situation at work. Will things be okay?
Yeah, I do hear that there is going to be, they're showing the pressure being turned up, but it is going to work out, is what I hear. Okay. So I don't want you to be like freaking out. It does look like, yes, the pressure is being turned up, but it is going to work out. So don't stress, is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right. Mari Cruz's next question is, why can't I stop thinking about my ex? I'm already in another relationship.
Sometimes it's just because we have unfinished energy to clear. Okay. In your particular case, what I would do is get into a meditative state, look to see where in the body. They're showing me the left temple. So that's where the connection still is, like thinking lots about you, is what they're showing me. It's not necessarily you thinking, it's more you're reacting, is what I hear. So get into that meditative state. What I like to visualize is almost like, sounds weird, but it works. A vacuum hose, like a really small vacuum hose. Unhinge it, I guess. I don't know what you, and then you're going to stick it up into source energy. Okay. When people are still attached to us, if you just cut, people talk about cord cutting. If you just cut that energy off, they're just going to come back again because they're not getting satisfied. So that's why you want to take it out. You want to put it up into source energy, because that's really where they should get their energy from. This will help you to also let it go. Let that connection go, and really move forward and move on. It's not because you two are meant to be or anything like that. Okay. It really just feels like you're reacting to your ex is thinking about you.
All right. And Mari Cruz's last question is, any messages from my dad?
So your dad is a very, I'm going to say, very outgoing individual. He is, when he's in the space with you, he's very loud, he says. So he does try to get your attention quite a lot. He says that the TV is what he keeps telling me. So he either turns up the volume on the TV, or the TV is like really loud when you turn it on and you're like, why is it so loud, type thing. So he's claiming that, just so you know, it's him saying that he does that to get your attention. Very proud of you, honey. And he's very protective of you. He watches over you like a hawk, he says.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to quickly go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. All right, next up on our list is Christy Froelich, then Emanuela L., then Marina Duarte, then Marie Josie Barb, then Angelica Y., then Mariana Gasca, then Connie Newman, then Stephanie Silge, then Hunter Santiago, then Melissa Bray, then Jane Demi, then Marisol Fernandez, then Kimber Pell, then Veronica C., then Jolito Ortega. Sorry if I said that wrong. Then Amanda Walker, then Christina Suku, then Brenda Lyra, then Anna Stewart, and that's it for now. Thank you all so much. And if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, remember to keep on tapping that screen because once we make it to 40,000 likes, we'll be doing another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And we're already super close to it,
Nice,
everyone.
nice.
Great
Good job.
Also, thank you so much, Vika, for the heart. Welcome back.
Aw, thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Christy Froelich. Christy gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Thank you. All right, Christy's first question is, are my finances going to get better?
So your guides are saying it's about 2 years before they get to where you're wanting. Okay. That being said, it does feel like things stabilize a bit more later this year. But you're not going to see your significant stability for about 2 years.
All right, Christy's next question is, am I going the right direction with my personal growth?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's always going to take a little bit of effort, and it is going to take some time for you to get to the end of it. And we're always growing, honey. So we're never, ever going to stop, right? Once you stop, you're done.
All right, and Christy's last question is, am I going to lose weight?
You will. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be about 8 months, but yeah, you're losing it.
All right, thank you so much, Christy.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Emanuela L.
Hello, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, hello, girls.
Hi.
Will Yanni ever defend me to his mom?
Not that I feel. You know, yeah, they're flat out just saying no. No, unfortunately not.
All right, her next question is, will there be accountability for Yanni?
In some ways, yes. Yeah, I do hear that there will be some accountability. It's not going to be in a strong amount of accountability. So some things, yes, but not all of it is what I hear. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is there any way I can shift things to have more money before 2026? Thank you.
I mean, you can always, absolutely. We can always shift our timeline. It'll take being very strict with yourself and not overspending when you have it. Yeah. So you just have to put it away.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Marina Duarte. Welcome
Hello.
back. Marina gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
My TV broke inside. It seems a lot of electronics are getting broken in my house. Is there a spiritual reason for it? What is it?
Yeah, it does feel like there is a presence in the space trying to get your attention is what I'm hearing. They're showing me a male energy. They're in their mid to late 40s is what I hear. They're connected to the house, not to you. I would smudge this space if I were you. I would clear that person out. That energy needs to go. So claim your space and burn, either you can burn some sage or you can burn some incense and claim the space. Go from room to room and just kind of push that energy out is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I continue to get conflict at work from here until June?
No, there's going to be some things that come up. It's not going to be continuous. So it's not like it's happening all the time. It just feels like there might be 1 or 2 things that do come up between now and June. Yeah.
All right. And Marina's last question is my manager grooming me to become a supervisor, or is she just giving me different tasks to do because she knows I can do it?
No, training you is what I hear. Absolutely getting you ready. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Marina. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Marie Josie Barb, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, my sister-in-law has been taking care of my dad's investment and bank accounts. Should I be worried?
Ooh, I heard yes. Yeah, you need to check in. Definitely make sure that there's no missing money, is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is, what do you see with my boyfriend and his brother's relationship?
So I do hear that there's a bit of a, like they're showing me it's like a elastic. So they're showing there's a bit of a strain. They've had on and off over the years. So they do show that they've come in and out over the years. It does feel like something has happened in the past that kind of put a bit, I wouldn't say a wedge, but definitely made it difficult for the two of them to be as honest or open with each other as they used to be, is what I hear. But they're still, I mean, they're still close. It's just they're not like they used to be, is what I hear.
All right. And Marie's last question is, what are my guides trying to tell me and how do they demonstrate it?
Oh, there's lots of ways that they communicate with you. They like to use birds a lot with you. I also see numbers, so sequence of numbers. Not always even, like it's not always like 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3. Sometimes it'll be like you'll see 1 3 1 3 1 3, or you'll see 10 10, or you'll see 1 1 2 2 3 3 kind of thing. So they're really trying to get your attention with mathematics. I hear that a lot with you, and also light. So what I mean by that, and it can be subtle if you're not paying attention, is like you'll be thinking about something and you'll look up and you'll see the clouds have parted and there's a light coming through, or you'll be walking and there will be like this weird random beam of sun pointing to something, that type of thing. So they do that a lot with you. I think for you more than anything is learning the subtleties of it when you're seeing the numbers, and this is key. Always go back to what were you thinking, what were you feeling, what were you saying, because that is them responding directly to what's going on within you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Angelica Y. Welcome
honey.
back. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
You mentioned I'll have 2 new opportunities to get a new job in either March or July. Can you tell me about the March opportunity? I don't want to miss it.
So it does feel to me like it is going to be something that you get told about. It's not necessarily that you've gone looking for it or anything like that. It just feels like somebody's going to be talking about this opportunity. And once you hear about it, I would say ask more details so that you can connect with the people that are involved with it.
All right, Angelica's next question is, I haven't spoken to Guy since he left for his trip a few months ago. How will things be between us once he returns, if he reaches out eventually?
You will talk again, I hear. You definitely are going to have a conversation. It does feel to me like you'll have to get to know each other again, or you'll have to rekindle or reignite the connection, is what I'm seeing. So you're really going to have to bring it back.
All right, and her last question is, when will I hear from TMU about my master's application? I'm so nervous.
It doesn't feel like it's going to take too long. They're saying a couple months maximum is what I'm hearing before you get definitive answer, is what I hear. Okay, so 2 months.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much, Angelica. Yeah. That's it for her.
All right.
And I see that we have made it to 40,000 likes. Yay! Great job, everybody.
Good job. You guys are awesome.
All right, that means that it is time for 5 free questions. Yay!
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Thank you so much for tapping away, everyone.
Good job. Good job with the tapping.
All right. Feel free to start putting in some free questions if you haven't started already. Please make sure to include your name in with that. And we'll get started with our 5 free questions. All right, our first free question here is from Joy, who says, is Kay in love with me?
I hear that there is an infatuation. It's not necessarily love yet.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Kamika, who says, will I pass my exam on the second try?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Missy. Missy says, is Tiger and Travis the same person?
No.
All right. Our next question here is from Maya. Maya says, will H propose in January 2025 while we're on vacation?
I hear it's going to be before. So not January 2025. So yeah, before they're saying.
All right, and our last free question just for the moment is from Natalie, who says, "Do you see me studying long term with Dan?"
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. We got to our like goal super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Our next like goal is 80,000 likes, and once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's
Let's
right.
tap away. We'll get there in no time.
Yes, we will.
Thank you again, everyone. All right, give me just 1 second
Sure.
here. All right, there is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to get on the list. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, that is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to get on the list. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question back to our list here is from Mariana Gasca.
Hey,
Welcome
honey.
back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Mariana's first question is, Hi.
Hi.
Today I've been applying to different jobs. Do you see me working soon, and what will it be?
Yes, it looks to me, okay, so it's some type of retail or corporate-y kind of feel. It feels to me like you do a lot of supervisory, so you're in a management or like leadership role is what they're showing, but you do a lot of walking, so it does feel like it is some kind of a corporate retail type situation. Yeah, and you're getting it right away, I hear.
All right, her next question is, will Jesus and I be in a real relationship, or will it be like this as it's been?
I hear it's going to continue to be what it is. It doesn't look like anything is ready to shift yet. Yeah.
All right, and Mariana's last question is, will I ever receive anything from Jesus?
Yes. Yeah, you will.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Connie Newman. Hello,
Hey,
Connie,
Connie.
who gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Connie's first question here is, when will I get paid by Sigurds for human rights lawsuit?
So I hear there's quite a wait. They're giving me 8 months, honey. So it's not happening fast.
All right, Connie's next question is, will I receive over $100,000 from human rights lawsuit?
No, it's close to though. I do hear it's close to. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, what month will I start working?
So they are pushing it. It feels to me like it's going to be end of March, beginning of April. So it might be that you interview in March and then you get the job started in April.
All right, her next question is, if I do insurance exam, will I pass it?
You will, but they are saying you really got to study and just focus on that. Yeah, yeah. You'll have to study hard, I hear.
All right, and Connie's last question is, will Kevin receive 400 grand from Tyler in May?
I hear no. Sorry, I wish I could say yes to that, but I'm not getting a yes. Yeah.
All right,
All right.
thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Stephanie Silge. Hello.
Hi.
Stephanie gets $5. Sorry,
$5.
$5.
$5.
Questions. All right, Stephanie gets 5 questions here. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Her first question is, hello from Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, hello.
She says, last time I was here, I stated how I am currently in an emotionally abusive relationship with my boyfriend D, and you said that he does truly love me and that he is loyal, yet he won't be my future husband and that someone new is coming in. Is there anything you can briefly tell me about who this is?
The person coming in. Okay, so they do show me. So they're giving me an S name. It does feel like it's a new person you haven't met yet. So it's not somebody that's already in your experience. Okay. It does feel to me like we've got to relocate to find them. So they're not in necessarily the area that you live. It just look like they're showing me relocation. So you'll meet them after a relocation is what they're saying.
All right. Stephanie's next question is my ex-boyfriend Jay still in love with me? Will he pursue anything with me?
I get resistance there. So no, it feels to me like that door's closed.
All right. Her next question is you also told me last time that I'll be moving out this year, midway through the year, internationally or not?
Not yet. You do international, but that's still a few years away is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is recently my arguments with my boyfriend have been heavy. Has he still been loyal to me or has he done something deceitful behind my back? Is there anyone else?
I don't hear that there's anybody else. I will say though, he has thought about it. So it isn't something that is out of his mind. It does feel to me like he has thought about it. Okay. But he hasn't done it yet. And there has been no act is what I hear, but he has thought about it.
All right. And her last question is do you have any specific messages from my guides? Thank you.
So you're stronger than you think. That's the main thing that they show. You're not alone. And I think you need to understand that you may feel alone and you may feel like you cut off or burn some bridges, and they're saying they're not burnt. Okay. So reach out to the friends, the family that you have, and you will have the support that you need when it's time. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, and there is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to get on the list. Again, if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, that's 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. Thank you so much.
All right.
Also, thank you so much, Dana. Dana's our moderator here on the
Dana.
live. She's great. She can tell you all of the general things about how stuff works here. And yeah, she's awesome.
Yes, she is.
All right. And thank you so much for all of the gifts, everyone. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Kimber. And thank you,
Aw.
Fountain of Chocolate.
Thank you so much, you guys.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Hunter Santiago, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Hunter's first question here is, should I stay at my current job or look for something in the same field or different?
So I hear you will be at the same job now for the next 10 months. It does look like there will be an opportunity. It will be similar to what you're doing, only more advanced in position is what they say. So 10 months from now, you will change careers in a way. Still doing the same thing. You're just in a supervisory or in a more responsible position is what I hear.
All right, Hunter's next question is, how do you see my dating life going this year?
It does actually feel like it's a little bit more stable than you've had in the past. I will say dating apps are not going to be successful for you. It does feel to me like this is something that, the dating part of things, maybe ask friends if they have anybody in their life that might suit you kind of thing. Cause it feels to me like that's how you meet your person, not necessarily through any dating apps.
All right, and Hunter's last question is, I really want my own place this year. Is there any hope?
It's 7 months from now. So not quite yet.
All right, thank you so much, Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much, Olia, for the gift. That was so cute.
Thanks,
his little
honey.
penguin.
Oh, yes.
And thank you so much, Cheryl and Heather, for the gifts as well.
Thank you guys.
And Hunter said thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So keep your ears open for your names if you have donated to be on the list. And I'll go over it now.
All right.
All right, next up on our list here is Melissa Bray. After Melissa is Jane Demi, then Marisol Fernandez, then Kimber Pell, then Veronica C., then Xochitl Ortega, then Amanda Walker, then Christina Suku, then Branda Lyra, then Anna Stewart, then Tiffany K., then Destiny Odom, then Cheryl D., then Shuna Norton, then we have Janice Thurman, then Erin Early, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Claudia O., then Veronica C., then Poonam K., then Marisol Fernandez, then Olia Walsh, then Kayleen Rodriguez, and that is it for now. Thank you all so much.
All
and
right.
This is your last minute to get on the list, everyone. Last minute left to donate. So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Melissa Bray.
Hey,
Hello,
Melissa.
Oh, I also see that Barb Jones was just added to the bottom of
Okay.
our list there. So, Barb, you are on the list. All right, our next question is from Melissa Bray. Hello, Melissa. She gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, hi, girls.
Hi.
I need to fill in forms to transfer to a bigger house, but it's been difficult because Erin's physiologist is gone and no one yet to cover her. But can I get it? Hang on. Can I get in something to fill them in? I'm going to get my skates on. When I have them filled in and ready, how long will I be waiting and will I get it?
Yeah. So I do hear that there is somebody who can fill out the paperwork for you. So I do get that there is going to be somebody to fill out the documents that you're needing. It does feel to me like it's gonna take they're saying at least 2 months before everything is finalized, is what I hear.
All right, her next question is, can you describe the new house?
So I do see, so it's very light on the outside, very bright, has lots of windows, lots of natural light that comes in. It does feel to me like it has a very small yard, but it is fenced in. And it does feel to me like it is a smaller community type environment. So there's a nice like little cul-de-sac and there's like a little playground and things like that. So there's lots of kids and families and community around is what I see.
All right, her next question is, what will it be like for me and my kids in a few years?
I mean, you don't have to worry. It's right here. It's going to be good. Yeah. You've been through a lot. And your guides really emphasize that over the next 3 years specifically, that things are just getting better and better because you've processed and worked through a lot already.
Right, her next question is, asking about John again. Has he been thinking about this week? If so, what?
Thinking about this
Me
week?
this
Oh,
me this week,
yes.
I think is what she meant to
I see.
say.
I mean, you come in periodically. I wouldn't say that he's incessive with his thinking about you. But you do come in, I hear. Yeah. And really, again, it's always wondering what you're doing and how you're doing and if you hate him.
All right, and her last question is, the new person I'll meet, just general on that. Thanks, girls.
So you will have to get out of the house. It does feel to me like you need to, try and it's such a conundrum because you have to try not to think about it and then just get out of the house. Does that make sense? So you have to not be so super focused on it, to let it go so that it can fall into alignment for you, honey. It's right around the corner. You don't need to make it happen. You just have to be ready and open for it. Okay. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for Melissa.
Okay.
And yes, she meant me.
Yeah.
All right. 1 second here.
Sure.
Our next question is from Jane Demi, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Will my health get better or should I be worried?
I do hear, so it will get better. You do need to do something about it. So it's not going to get better on its own. You definitely do have to take matters into your own hands. I would recommend going and seeing your doctor and having a full physical done just so that you can have like blood work and urine analysis and that type of thing done. I would highly recommend altering or like improving your diet is what they're saying. So for you specifically, they're saying like fatty things, get rid of the fatty things, like not too much. And then they're saying also processed sugar for you.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, will I end up buying the house that I put an offer on yesterday?
I hear somebody else is going to outbid you. So it looks like there's going to be somebody else that wants it. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will I meet someone new this year romantically?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Marisol Fernandez. Hello.
Hello.
Who says, hi. Will I get a job offer this week?
3 weeks away, I hear. So not this week.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
All right. And our list is now closed, everyone. So we are not going to be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list for this live. We are just going to be finishing off everyone who has already donated. But keep on tapping that screen. You guys are doing such a great job so far. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we'll be doing another 5 free questions from the comments. And again, our list is closed for this live. All right. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hey,
Hello,
Kimber.
who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Kimber's first question here is, hello, sweet
Hello,
ladies.
honey.
Just curious if I should reach out to my mom or leave it all alone.
No. Yeah, they say no. Leave it alone for now.
All right. Her next question is, will we move homes this year or stay a bit longer?
It looks like you're going to stay a little bit longer, but there will be a point where you decide that you're ready to move. And that looks like it's not happening this year for whatever reason. You're going to wait until next year is what they're saying.
All right. And Kimber's last question is, will my sisters ever reach out to me?
At different times I hear yes. Yes, they will.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Veronica C. Hello.
Hey, honey.
Who gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Veronica's first question here is, hi, Rebecca and me. I finally made it to an open live.
Nice.
Big shout out to the support team for helping me with my notifications. Oh, that's great. All right. Her question is, I would like to know the real reason why Abe broke up with me.
Oh, right away they say third party. So somebody else was involved with the breakup. It doesn't feel like maybe not necessarily like cheating, but there was somebody else talking in A's ear.
All right. Her next question is, when will he reach out to me again? Any details about what that convo will be about?
It
will
does.
It go well?
Yeah, it does look like there will be some communication. It's still about 2 months from now. It feels to me more like it will be kind of a surfacey conversation. So it's not really, it's not a serious or even a apologetic situation. It just feels like very kind of surfacey.
All right. Her next question is, do you see us coming back together for another chance at love, healthy and forever? If so, when?
So what I hear is you won't return to this individual. They may come back around, but it feels to me like you will have moved on. You're already going to be in a happy, sustainable relationship that just really makes you feel good. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, during the time we work together and even now when we're apart, is Abe faithful to me?
At this point, I hear that there has been not necessarily full-on intimacy, but there has been other people around. So there has been some physical contact, but not the full, if you know what I'm trying to say. They weren't in bed together kind of thing, but there was definitely some physical intimacy with other people, I hear.
All right. And her last question is, what are Abe's thoughts and feelings towards me? Thank you for your insights today.
I will say things about you. There is lots of like regretful energy around the situation. Wishing I had done things differently is what I keep hearing, but don't know how to fix or rectify what I've done. So there's a lot of regret there is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Veronica C.
Okay.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts. Thank you, Aaron, Olia, and Heather. You guys are great.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Xochitl Ortega. Hello.
Hello,
Who gets
hello.
5 questions. Their first question here is, oh, I see. Hello, my name is pronounced Sochi. Okay, got it. All right, Sochi's first question is, do you still see Furman and I heading into a committed relationship? When will it be official?
Yeah, it still feels to me like it's not going to be official until they're saying after April. So whatever happens after April is when there's an official. It does feel like you're moving towards that direction though, for sure. Yeah.
All right, Sochi's next question is, when will communication and time spent together with Furman become more consistent?
I would say the consistency that you're looking for doesn't happen for about 4 months is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right, their next question is, will I spend quality time together with Furman for his birthday this weekend?
I do hear that you will see each other. There's definitely going to be time together. It's just, it looks like this individual is all over with everybody. So there's a lot of people pulling for how do I say the name? Furman?
Furman, yeah.
Yeah, for Furman's attention during his birthday. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, when will I successfully conceive and when will I have a baby?
So conception for you isn't going to happen until around July, is what I hear, and it's just a matter of the baby having to have a certain birth date. Okay, so it's really all about the soul coming in. That's when the conception is meant for.
All right. And her last question is, when will I be engaged, married? Will it be with Furman? Thank you.
Mm. So it's 2025 is what I'm hearing. I'm not getting a yes for Furman, so it might not be Furman. I hear that it might be somebody else, but it's next year. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Amanda Walker. Hello.
Hello,
Welcome
hello.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Her question is, I've been talking to a guy for about a year. I just want to know if Guillermo and I have a future together.
So you two definitely click really well energetically, and just they're showing the boxes being ticked. There's a couple of things that maybe you'll have to talk about and either accept as this is the way that this is going to go all the time or not. It's really up to you. But for match, I would say 98% this is a great match for you. It does feel to me like there is a future. There is something worth um worth exploring. Yeah, for sure. All right.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Christina Suku. Hello, Christina.
Hello, hello.
Her question here is, what's preventing my weight loss?
Okay, so right away they do talk about it being a hormonal imbalance, but I hear it's your cortisone, Sunny. So you may want to have your sleep cycle explored. It really feels to me like that's affecting how your hormones are being released, which is then affecting your system. It definitely is hormonal. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Brenda Lyra, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Or Lyra, not sure. Brenda's first question here is, where will I meet my future husband?
So right away they're showing me an outdoor type. I would say it's like a cafe. It feels like you go there for coffee for for the most part, but it's an outdoor cafe, and it does look like it's a warm, nice day when you're out. Very sunny, very warm, and it's an outdoor venue. Yeah.
All right. Brenda's next question is, will I buy a house this year?
No, it'll be next year, I hear. Yeah.
And her last question is, will my sister come to Texas this year?
So yes, there is going to be. There's 2 trips to Texas. I don't know why it's 2 trips, but it looks like twice. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Brenda. Let's see here. Our next question is from Anna Stewart.
Hey,
Hello,
Anna.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Anna's first question is, would pursuing things with other people right now block my life partner from coming in?
Yes. So you have to understand that so you can't just go and start like seeing a bunch of people in and hope for like the right one kind of thing, because what happens is when we're seeing other people, it splits our energy. We can't be focused on what we're looking for. Now that being said, you're all looking for your partner. You have to explore it in some aspects, but get clear first before you do. Just don't go on like a whole bunch of dates in the hopes that you're just biding time with these individuals. It's more about if you're trying to find your partner, that's a different story. If you're just going and hanging out with people because you know that your partner's not coming yet, it's going to slow down the momentum for sure.
All right. Anna's next question is, you mentioned to keep an eye on my dog's lump as it's non-cancerous now, but may change. Is there a timeline for when it may become concerning?
So it does feel like it could happen quickly. Yeah. I would say that as soon as you can, I would take the dog in to be tested. Yeah. Just have them do like a little check on it and see what they think. Yeah.
All right. And Anna's last question, she says, when I went through cancer treatments, at the end I had to decide whether to do radiation or not. I chose not to, but really struggled with that decision. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I chose differently.
Well, you definitely would have had a sicker experience. You wouldn't have handled it well, is what I hear. Yeah. Yeah. I don't hear that it was the wrong thing.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Anna.
All right.
Our next question here is from Tiffany K. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
I recently got out of a relationship, and I'm wondering if it's possible for us to maintain a friendship, or if it's best to cut ties as much as possible. He's my neighbor, lol.
Makes it difficult. I do hear that it's best to shut the door completely. It doesn't feel like you guys can go back to just being friends. The feelings or the emotions were way too intense at times, so it's very difficult for you two to return to just the friendship zone.
All right. Her next question is, will I meet the man that I will marry at the gym this year?
I'm not hearing at the gym. It feels to me like you'll be set up on a blind date, so it's going to be somebody that sets you guys up.
All right. And
it is this year, sorry.
Her last question is, I'm on a fitness journey and wondering if powerlifting or boxing may be a good next step. Thanks. Appreciate you both.
Yeah, they show you boxing. Boxing is a great idea.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Destiny Odom, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Destiny's first question is, hey, this is my first time here.
Oh, welcome,
hi,
honey.
Welcome. She says, but I've had a rough week and a half. I was wondering, did Samir move on completely?
I have to say yes, because there is another person involved, honey. And I will say this, that there is still that unresolved energy. However, you've got somebody who's coming in for you this year, and they're coming in like really quickly here. So I don't want you to get caught up on the old momentum of things. It does feel to me like this individual is not your person and really not good for you.
All right. Her next question is his energy pulling on me? I don't know if I'm exaggerating or causing anxiety.
No, so that feeling that you have, honey, is that unresolved energy that the two of you have. And the best way to deal with that is honestly through, like, you can write a letter to this individual and then burn it. So say all of the things you want to say, all of the things you need to purge out of your system, write it all down in a letter form and then burn it, and that's it. You've sent it off. I do hear also with you that you have to clear the energy. So I was talking earlier about getting into a nice meditative state, seeing where this individual is energetically attached to you. See it like a vacuum hose, take it out and put it up into source energy. And that will help you to release not only on your end, but also on their end as well. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, will we reconcile? I don't know why, but I feel we will.
No. You know why? Because you have somebody else who's coming in who's going to adore you, by the way. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I get married one day?
Yes.
And their last question here is, I keep seeing angel numbers. Could you tell me what my guides are trying to tell me?
So it's really important that when you do see the angel numbers, honey, that you do go back to what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Or what are you saying in that moment? When our guides give us the angel numbers, it's in reaction to what's going on in our internal world. Okay. So with your guides in particular, especially like if you're seeing the 111, it's like, keep thinking that thought because that thought's manifesting in this moment, or be careful, right? Depending on what the thought is. If it's a negative thought, then they're reminding you with the 111, hey, you're manifesting right now, so be careful. Or if it's a good thought, then they're like, do more of that kind of thing. Okay. So you got to go back into, what was I just feeling? What was I just saying? What was I just thinking when I see those numbers? Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Destiny.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. Next up on our list here is Connie H., then Cheryl D., then Shuna Norton, then Janice Thurman, then Aaron Early, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Claudia O., then Veronica C. Oh, there you are, Veronica. Then Megan Venegas. Sorry if I said that wrong. After Megan is Poonam K., then Marisol Fernandez, then Olia Walsh, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Barb Jones, then Dee Wells, then Alessia Meda, then Pearl G., then Connie Newman, then Emma Desmaris, then Jennifer Crow, then Susie Hager, then TC, then Sharn, and that is it. Thank you all so much. All right, and remember, our list is closed, everyone, for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone that was just read there. But we are super close to our like goal. We're probably going to get there before I even end talking.
Oh, well, there you go. Good
Thank
job.
you all so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts as well. Thank you, Olia. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Truly, Ray. And thank you, Unbreakable.
Thank you, guys.
You guys are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, we just made it to our 80,000
Yay,
likes.
good job.
Yay! All right, that means that it is time for 5 free questions. Awesome job, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our first free question here is from Josie, who says, Josie says, will Joe propose to me?
I hear yes. It's still a bit of ways though. So it's going to take a little bit of time.
All right. Our next question here is from Jill, who says, will things go well this week at work?
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to worry, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, Nancy, who says, am I meant to fall pregnant with my current husband?
So I do hear that pregnancy is inevitable. Yeah, it does look like though it's still a few months away.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. From Paula, who says, do you still see us in a new house by spring?
Yeah.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Aaron. Welcome back. Who says, should Kenny see a doctor about his neck?
Oh, yes. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. I can't believe how fast you tapped. Good job, everyone. All right. Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. I know we can get there. So let's keep on tapping.
That's right.
And once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you again for the gifts as well. Thank you, Ash and Unbreakable.
Aw, thanks,
and
guys.
Megan.
Yay.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Connie H.
Hello
Connie.
again.
She gets 10 questions.
Nice.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
One moment here. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, Connie's first question is, Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, honey.
She says, how is Levi's energy towards us?
I hear it positive. It does feel to me like open, receptive. Definitely going to be around. Yeah, so it's good.
All right, her next question is, has this time of not communicating helped him in any making decisions about us?
It's definitely opened Levi's eyes. I hear more than anything, it's shown Levi how important you actually are. Yeah.
Right. Connie's next question is, will this week just be communication or actually spending time together?
I hear communication, although they do say that you can alter it so that you can spend time together this week. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when clearing and releasing energy from my past relationships, will this help me feel better about the Joanne situation?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, are we still energetically connected?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when do you see me selling my house? Still a few years?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's not soon.
All right. Her next question is, how is my mom's health?
So mom does feel a little bit, I will say, gunked up energetically. So it does feel like things are happening. That being said, I would say to mom maybe to adjust her diet and a little bit more exercise is what they're saying. So she definitely needs to do some more physical stuff is what I hear. The energy just is slower than usual is what they're saying.
All right. And her last question here is, will this week just be communication or actually spending time together with her and Levi?
Didn't she ask that already?
Did she?
I thought she did. Well, yes, it will be communication, but again, you will be able to adjust that. If you want to see Levi, I would just visualize seeing Levi come to the door.
All right, and she is donating her last 3 questions.
Oh,
How
wow.
awesome. I know. Thank you
That is
so
so
much,
great.
Connie. All right. That means you guys can put in some questions here in the comments, and let's give Connie a big thank you for giving away her last 3
Thanks,
questions
Connie.
here.
Yeah.
All right. All right, our first free question here is from I love all the thank you, Connies. All right. Our first one is from Erica, who says, "Will this vacation with Michael bring us closer together?"
Yes. Yeah, definitely good idea.
All right. Our next question is from Amber Lee. Hello, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Who says, "Will my glasses sell or do I pull the ad down? Thanks."
No, they will sell. Just be patient. You may have to adjust the price, I hear.
All right. And our last free question here is from Ariel. Welcome back. Who says, "Will this year be better for me?"
So this is a good year for you. I hear, a lot of things are leaving, and sometimes we can feel like it's not a good thing, but it is actually really good because it's moving energy out so that new energy can come in. You have a lot of new relationship connections coming in for you this year, and that's really what they're focusing on for you for 2024 is relationships, romantic as well as friendships and people in your life.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Connie, for donating those last 3 questions. You're awesome.
Yes, yes.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Cheryl D. Hello, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Cheryl's first question is, "Hello, ladies. I
Hey.
hope you're well."
You too?
She says, "Me and Gerard have been spending a lot of time together recently, and he has been choosing to spend a lot of time together, as you predicted. I'm just wondering what to expect with the court case coming up at the end of the month and how Gerard will be towards me on the lead up, or if he has any thoughts of stopping the court proceedings regarding our daughter."
So I do hear that it is going to kind of affect things. That being said, they're still going forward is what I hear. So the court case is still following through. It does seem to be like just before this happens, there will be a little shift in behavior, but it'll be rectified afterwards. So it's okay.
All right. Her next question is, "Do things still look good for us to be in a fully committed relationship come April?"
Yeah.
All right. And her last question is there going to be an improvement in my finances anytime soon?"
So no, not yet. It looks like next year for you, your finances, like they literally show me a tree. So next year is when your finances get better. This year it's still a little bit of these ups and downs. I will say they're stable in some aspect. You're making ends meet, but you don't necessarily have an extra surplus. That's all that's different.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Shuna Norton.
Hey,
Hello,
Shuna.
Shuna. She gets a few questions here.
Yeah.
All right. Shuna's first question is, "Good morning.
Good
Rebecca
morning.
and
Good
Dee.
morning.
Hope that you are both well and had a great weekend."
You too,
Thank
honey. Thank you.
She says, "As you have said, my oldest is reaching out to me more. She posted a pic of herself and her boyfriend on TikTok, but sent it to me. When I saw it, I have to admit that I just about cried. The light, the joy, the genuine affection and support that I saw when she looked at him and he looked at her was amazing. Do you see when I will finally get to meet him in person as they live in California?"
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to be that long away. It does feel like it'll be this year. They are showing me summertime though, so it is during the hotter weather. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "Do you see me moving to Florida next year in 2025 in the summer?"
Yes. Yeah.
Her next question is, "Will I be able to convince Kira to still visit the college in New York where she would like to go to college? Will I end up being the one who takes her on that school tour?"
Yes, it does feel like it will be you. It's because you're the only one who's being supportive about it. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "Will I end up continuing to be a solo agent or will I eventually join another real estate team?"
It looks like you're gonna stay solo for a while, honey. There will be a change. They're saying not for a couple of years, so I hear solo for the next little while. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "If I do end up joining joining another team, will it be the catalyst for me having a productive year and replenishing and growing back my bank account?
You don't have to worry about joining a team for that, okay? So for you, it's just a matter of allowing and declaring that this is what you want, that you want to see the bank account grow again, and just work through some of these ideas that you have that you can't do it on your own. You totally can. You don't have to get into a team for that. The only reason we get into a team is for leverage, but you don't necessarily need that yet.
All right. And her last question, she says, thank you so much. Please gift.
Nice. Aw. Thanks,
All right.
Shuna.
Let's give Shuna a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments.
So
How
great.
All right. The first one that I see here is for Myra. Hi, Myra.
Hi,
Welcome
Myra.
back. She says, will I get pregnant naturally or with a fertility treatment?
Naturally. No, you don't. You won't need fertility. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Shuna, for donating
Yes.
that question.
Amazing.
You're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And remember to keep on tapping, everyone. Once we make it to 120,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And remember, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who has already donated. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Megan, Amber, and Meta for all of the gifts.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Janice Thurman, who
Hey,
gets
honey.
3 questions.
Sounds good.
Janice's first question is Charlie upset with me for some reason, or is there something else going on with him?
It doesn't feel like it's you. Charlie does feel like there's something going on, definitely separate from you, and it's just trickling out to everybody is what it feels like. Yeah. So it's not you.
All right, Janice's next question is Charlie still romantically in love with me and think about a future with me?
Yes. Yeah.
And Janice's last question is, what do you see in the future for Charlie and I? Will he open up to me about his feelings?
So with Charlie, I would say not necessarily going to open up my feelings the way that you're asking. Will I show you I care? Yes. Will I be around and a part of your life? Yes. Am I going to sit down and have a heart to heart? No, it doesn't look like it. But that doesn't mean that Charlie doesn't care.
All right. Thank you so much, Janice. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Erin Early.
Hey,
Hello,
Erin.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Erin's first question here is, will my sister get the house they put the offer on? The bank had messed up.
So yes, I do hear that the house will still go through. Even though the bank messed up, it looks like it's going to still happen for your sister. So I hear ya. Keep me posted on that.
Erin's next question is, Kenny and I had a really good conversation. Are we on the right track?
Absolutely. You guys have been on the right track already for a couple months now. So yeah.
All right. And Erin's last question is, general, please.
Mm-hmm. I will say for you, your energy seems a little bit low lately, and I'm just hearing that you're getting a little drained by the people around you. So it is important, honey, that you do something to replenish yourself. Getting out in nature is the easiest way. If it's cold where you are, what I would recommend then is do some meditations that you visualize yourself in nature, if that makes sense. So you're going to picture yourself walking through a forest, or you're going to picture yourself, at the beach, whichever you want to choose. But you need to replenish your energy because it does feel like others are draining you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortson.
Hello,
who
honey.
gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, I know I might be a bit overzealous, but have already moved the timeline to meet my person from the last few days and physical upgrade I went through.
Mm-hmm.
If yes, when will we meet?
So I still hear for the two of you, it is so you've done a good job. I'm not going to negate what you've done, but it still feels to me like summertime. So it's still, just down the road.
All right. Her next question is, can you give me more physical attributes of my person? Is he the lumberjack type of guy who doesn't like lumberjacks, LOL?
That's a really good way to put it, actually. I would say yes, stockier kind of a build. Definitely somebody who is physically fit. I'm going to put it like that, but it looks like they lift weights, but he doesn't. Is what I see. So physically fit. I wouldn't say necessarily lumberjacky because he doesn't wear that kind of clothes, but he does a lot of that stuff. So he does like the outdoors. He really does know his way around, like, doing a campfire, cooking outdoors, and shelters and things like that, like putting your tent together, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's lumberjacky though.
All right. And her last question is, what kind of life will we build? Meaning type of home, where, traveling, etc.
So I do see that you will travel, but it's like once a year kind of thing. It really does feel to me that, let's rephrase that. It looks like you will do a lot of like camping and hiking and outdoorsy things. You will travel to like a destination that you have to climb a plane at least once a year is what I'm hearing. But the life itself, I mean, it feels to me like the environment that you're in is quiet. A lot of land is what they're showing me, and it does feel like isolated a little bit. So you're not right in the city, is what I'm hearing. So I mean, that's ideal for somebody who likes the outdoors, right?
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much, Dana, for all of the gifts.
Aw,
You're
thanks,
amazing.
honey.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Claudia O.
Hey,
Hello,
Claudia.
Welcome back. Claudia gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, good morning, Rebecca,
Good
B,
morning.
and guides. Will I like golf lessons?
No. But do it anyway.
All right. Her next question is, will learning golf impress Panda?
Yeah, it will. So I think that's why they're saying still do it anyways. It's not like you're going to hate it or anything, but there's other things you'd rather be doing, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, how is he being about me? He still hasn't reached out.
He will though. He will. I will say, yeah, you're in his thoughts, so you've definitely come up a few times in his mind. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, what's Panda J been up to?
I hear a lot of work. It does feel like there's been we'll say a lot of work on my plate. There's a lot going on in the work environment. So whatever's happening, it feels to me like it's stressful and overwhelming. And I do see that there has been a few times that I've spent with like family. Yeah.
All right. Claudia's next question is, am I still the only person he thinks of romantically currently?
Yeah, there's nobody else. I always hear that it's you. Yeah.
All right. And Claudia gets 5 more questions.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. You're awesome. All right. Her next question here is, if I get laser tattoo removal with my chest tattoos and anime tattoos, will they disappear completely?
No, there'll still be a faint mark, I hear. For some of them, it looks like it will work really well. Not fully for all of them, I hear. So there will still be a faint. It's very faint though. Yeah. So it really comes down to whether or not you want to have a little bit there. You won't know what it is. So it's enough. That's what they're saying. It's enough. It goes away enough. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, any chance Panda will do the reaching out? If so, when? I've been trying to manifest and keep my energy.
Yeah. It's really hard he is just so stubborn and he really doesn't like to be vulnerable. So, if you wait for Panda, it feels to me like it's going to take a while. You reaching out obviously is always faster. That's always been the case. I hear he's stubborn, so it'll be a while if you wait. Yeah. I know that's not how long you want to wait. So I would say and recommend you reach out.
All right. Her next question is, I've been studying more for my nursing exam.
Good.
Has my grade on tomorrow's exam improved from a high C?
No, I still hear a C. Sorry, but keep studying. It's good.
All right. Her next question is, what do I need to know about my new goal to learn golf?
I think for you, don't be too serious about it or like hard on yourself because you're a bit of a perfectionist. So be easy on yourself. It's supposed to be for fun, is what your guides are saying. All right. So enjoy it. Don't take it too serious. Yeah.
All right. And her last question here is, what do I need to know about my corgis? Nike threw up this morning. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, I hear that it's not anything serious. It just feels to me like an upset tummy, probably due to something that I might have eaten. Could be grass. Yeah, they're showing grass. So that's all it is. I don't worry about them. I'm not getting, oh my gosh, you got to take them in or anything like that. If you're concerned, though, I always recommend take them, get them in there. I mean, we take our pets in for physicals anyways, right? So if you want to, do it now instead of waiting.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you, Megan and Olia, for the roses. You guys are great.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Next up on our list here is Veronica C.
Hello
Veronica.
again.
She gets 3 more questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, hi, it's me again. I'm currently working on my health and weight loss. When do you see me fitting into clothing size medium/small again?
Okay, so they're showing me it's going to take about 8 months for you to get to where your goal is, honey. So I'm hearing it's about 8 months, an 8-month journey. Now, that being said, we can speed that timeline up, but you're going to be uncomfortable if you do. So just take it slow. Yeah. Before the year is up.
All right. Her next question is, when do you see me getting engaged/married? Will it be a happy, everlasting union?
Yes. 2027. They show it big. 2027. Very, very large. So yes, it will be a happy marriage, I hear.
All right. And Veronica's last question is, she says, I'd like to donate this question back to the community. Thanks, ladies.
Wow, you guys.
How awesome.
Love it.
All right. Let's give Veronica C a big thank you. She is giving away her last question to one of you here in the comments. You're amazing.
Yes.
You guys are always so generous. All right. The first one that I see here is for Noelle, who says, is Jared interested in having a relationship with me?
So yes, I get a bit of resistance just because it does feel like there isn't that all the boxes that you need are not ticked with this individual. Okay. So just be aware that this isn't your person. That being said, you can always explore the connection anyways, but it's just, this isn't your forever. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Veronica, for donating that
Yeah.
question. You're amazing. All right. And wow, you guys, you have been tapping like crazy. Let's keep on tapping and get to our like goal. We're so close.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Once
Amazing.
Once we make it to 120,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Good job, everybody.
You guys are awesome. And thank you so much, Olia, Megan, and Anastasia for the gifts. All right. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Megan V. Hello, Megan.
Hello, honey.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Megan's first question here is, when will I start working?
Okay, so it does look like they're saying it's 3 months away for you to find a job position that suits you. So it's about 3 months still, honey.
All right. Megan's next question is, will we win our house lawsuit?
I hear no, but that being said, it does look like there's some kind of a balance or counterbalance to whatever's happening. Okay. So it's not a full on loss is what I hear. You're just not getting what you're expecting or hoping for.
All right. Her next question is, if we win, will it be over $150,000 at least?
No.
Next question is, anything I need to know?
Well, I will say, you do have a lot of spiritual activity with you. It does feel to me like you have a lot of family that have passed over and that come and visit you quite often. It does feel like your space is always really busy energetically. They follow you around, so it doesn't matter where you are, they're going to be with you is what I hear. So when I see that, it usually typically means that the person has the ability to communicate with the other side. You have the ability to do mediumship if you are interested in building that skill. Yeah.
All right. And Megan's last question is, does my aunt forgive me?
Yes. Wholeheartedly, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Megan.
All right.
Our next question is from Poonam K.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Poonam, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Awesome. All right, Poonam's first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I know I will get a job interview online, and I'm getting offers for the interview on email. So can I know the company name? Sorry, I'm asking again and again.
So they don't give me an actual name. They do show me it's a blue and white logo. I don't know if that helps, but blue and white is what they're showing me. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when my guides are sending messages in numbers, what are they telling me?
So again, you got to go back to what are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you saying in that moment? When you see the sequence of numbers, what I would recommend in your case is look up what the spiritual meaning of each number is, because every number has a different meaning, right? So I don't know if you're seeing the 555, but that usually is showing and indicating things are about to change in a big way, right? It can be things are ending, closing, no longer having to worry and deal with that type of thing. It really just depends on the sequence of numbers, but always go back to what was I just feeling? What was I just saying? What was I just thinking? Yeah.
All right. And her last question is my sister-in-law from my husband's side jealous of me or something in her mind? And am I getting the evil eye energy from her?
I wouldn't say the evil eye energy. There's a bit of envy I hear. Yeah, a little, but it's not the evil eye energy that's being sent. It's more just, a little green envy. That's okay. You don't have to worry. I don't hear that you have to worry about somebody trying to curse you or anything like that.
All right. Thank you so much, Poonam. That's it for her. Our next question is from Marisol Fernandez.
Hello.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Marisol's first question here is, will I get my settlement this year?
Yes. Yeah, it will be. It does look like it's a little bit later in the year, but it is before the year is up. Yeah.
All right. Next question is, will I get a second settlement?
No, you won't get a second settlement.
All right. And her last question is, do either settlements look substantial? Thank you,
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah. The first settlement is significant, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like there's a punishment to go along with the settlement, if that makes sense. Maybe you understand that more than I'm understanding it, but it's almost like added compensation because of behaviors. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Olya Walsh.
Hello, Olya.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Olya's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you too, honey.
When do you see my divorce being finalized?
So they're saying October. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you're probably so sick of me asking about
Never.
Chris, but I just want to know if he's been thinking about me. Is he regretting anything?
I would say there is a lot of regret. Yeah, he thinks about you a lot, I hear. Yeah, you come up a lot for him.
All right. And Olya's last question is, any messages from my grandma on my mom's side?
Oh, she visits a lot. She likes to sing or hum. Like I hear music with her and she's humming a lot. She spends a lot of time in your kitchen, she says. You've seen her. It's not been your imagination. So she does want me to reiterate that to you, that yeah, you have actually seen her. Okay. The singing is the best thing about her, is that she's always seems to be very cheerful, and it just enjoys humming and singing. Music was always a big part of what she would do, I guess, when she was alone. Yeah. I think the biggest message she has for you, honey, is that she's still around. She's still watching over you, and she really likes your kitchen for whatever reason. She just keeps telling me the kitchen's great.
All right. Thank you so much, Olya. All right, that's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez.
Hey,
Hello,
Kay.
Kay, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hi, good morning,
Hello,
Rebecca
hello.
and Bea. I hope you're both having a great morning.
You too,
Thank
honey.
you. She says, I was wondering, when do you see me starting work with Butterfly Psychology, LCSW? Time frame, please. Should I call or text to initiate contact?
I would call. Don't text, just call them. It does feel like it's within the next 2 weeks here. So it's right away.
All right. Her next question is, I've lately been feeling super restless and almost as if I'm never fully at peace, even in this relationship. I feel like at times something is missing and I'm unsure what it is. Can you tell me what's going on with me spiritually and physically? Is it the relationship or me? I feel like I'm not fully myself.
Yeah, I would say for you, I mean, you're going through a bit of a transformation. They literally show you going from the caterpillar to the butterfly, honey. So sometimes when we're going through this big transformation, especially, because there's going to be a lot of things that you are shifting away from, like family drama and all that stuff that's going on, that affects and impacts you in a big way. So when you're having that transformation, it can feel like you just want to shut it all, right? That isn't the case here. Don't do it. They don't want you doing that. It's not the relationship itself that you're unsettled with. It is within yourself, honey. So meditation, journaling will help with that. When you're doing your meditating, what I would recommend is maybe some spirit guide meditation so that you can communicate with them on a higher level and just tap into more of that higher energy that you need to get you into that shift and that change as the butterfly instead of the caterpillar. Okay. So doing that and journaling your feelings is going to help a lot. Now, when journaling, if you're concerned that anybody's going to ever see it, then I would highly recommend that you write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. And that way you get it out of your system. It's no longer holding you back or holding you hostage. And when you burn it, then you don't ever have to worry about anybody seeing it. Okay.
All right, and her last question is, Jamie and I lately have been fighting nonstop. We do have disagreements where we don't really see eye to eye and bring tons of communication since we have different perspectives. Can you tell me how we can work on this and what the outcome of our relationship will be due to this?
So it's very important that the two of you do learn to communicate better. I will say, not having to be right would be a good place to start on your side. You can't control Jamie's reactions or how Jamie behaves, but what you can control is yourself. So instead of having to always like win your side of the argument, let Jamie know your perspective, let Jamie know where you're coming from and that type of thing. I'm not saying don't speak your truth, but I am saying that you don't always have to be in the right, if that makes sense. So even though you guys don't always see eye to eye, you both have your own personalities and your own things that you're going through, and you have different ways of looking at things. And if it's almost like pick your fights and your battles that you want to win. Not everything has to be won, right? So sometimes it's just trivial small things that really it's so insignificant it's not even worth the fight, right? Sometimes it's big. When it's a big thing and you really do want it to be expressed, try to just do it from a more calm space. Don't do it when you're emotionally charged is what I really stress for you. Okay. So if you have to take a moment and breathe and then get calm and then, express your point without it being in an emotional state. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Kay. And she said, thank you, Rebecca and B.
You're welcome.
Also, thank you so much, Poonam, Kia, and Megan for all of the roses.
Aw,
You guys
thanks,
are so
guys.
lovely. All right. Our next question here is from, I'm going to quickly go over our list here.
Okay.
So if you have donated to be on the list, everyone, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over it now. Our next question is from Barb Jones, then D. Wells, then Alessia Meda, then Pearl G, then Connie Newman, then Emma D, then Jennifer Crow, then Susie Hager, then TC, then Sharn, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you all so much. And remember, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to that list. We're just finishing off everyone that was just read there. But keep on tapping the screen. We're at 111,000, 1,000 likes. So 111.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And once we make it to 120,000 likes, we'll be doing our 5 free questions from the comments.
All right.
Thank you
And
so
stick
much.
around to the end because we have our prizes as well.
Yeah. At the
Mhm.
end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So yes, stick around until the end.
Mhm.
All right. Our next question here is from Barb Jones, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, who hacked my TikTok account? Lady Night. Was it Mark?
Yeah, it does feel like a male energy. I'm not hearing necessarily. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're saying it is Mark. It's definitely, yeah.
All right. Barb's next question is, will there be positive change and movement with my situation with Mark? If yes, when?
It takes some time. They're saying it's going to be about 4 months before things move in the right direction. Yeah. There's a bit of spiteful energy there.
All right. And her last question is, will I have an increase in income in the next coming months? Will it be a good increase? If yes?
So I hear that there is something that shifts in July for you financially. It does feel to me like it might be either a new job or some kind of pay raise with what you're doing. It does feel to me though you'll be doing something new with more money involved, but not until July.
All right. Thank you so much, Barb.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from D. Wells.
Hello.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Aaron is ignoring me. Does he still want to see me?
I do hear that you will still reconnect. At this point, it does feel to me like right now I just need to focus on me. So just don't be too pushy, is what they're saying. Give the space needed, and it'll come back around, is what I'm hearing. So you don't have to keep pushing, is what I hear. Okay, take a step back.
All right. Her next question is, when will he reach out?
I would say it's going to be, if you step back, it will be sooner rather than later, but it does feel to me like it'll be later in March. So end of March is what they're saying.
All right. And her last question is he serious with someone now?
No, that's not the case. That's not what's happening.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Alessia Meda.
Hi,
Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
You told me that it's justified that I sometimes feel I've told my friend too much about Luca and myself and that this could have a negative impact. Does this also apply to my very good friend Melissa? We are very close, but a couple days ago I talked to her about Luca and me, but after that I again had this anxious feeling that I told too much. Normally I talk to her about everything.
It's okay to talk about certain things. I think there are just certain things that you don't want to say. You don't want to taint their perspective of Luca, and that's the part that you're feeling the anxiousness about. So, just as think about it this way, what you say about Luca is going to be how they interpret Luca, right? So that's where that anxiousness is coming from. It's not necessarily that you spoke about Luca, it's just maybe what you might have said. Does that make sense?
All right, her next question is, do you still see that February is the beginning of good things for me and Luca? I'm a bit afraid something changed.
No, it doesn't feel like it's changed. Yeah, it still feels right.
All right, and her last question is, you said Luca is very busy and that's why he didn't text me. When do you see him contacting me again?
This week. Yeah, it feels like it's just around the corner.
All right, thank you so much, Alessia.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Pearl G. Hello,
Hey,
Pearl.
Pearl.
Pearl gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, it's been some months since my ex Anthony and I broke up. Is he regretful for what he did to me, and will he get his karma anytime soon for hurting me?
Always. There's always a balance, and you never have to worry about it. If you want to see what the balance is, you can always ask the universe to show it to you. You don't have to just, hear about it in the grapevine, but you can be guaranteed that the balance will happen. Is there regret? So I hear yes, but not fully. So not on everything. Not on everything. Some of it, it feels like your ex feels justified. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, does he think about me or is he happy without me?
No, I do hear like he's happy. I do hear he's happy. Does he think about you? Yeah, I do hear you come up sometimes. It's not all the time. So it's just periodically that you do come up.
All right. And Pearl's last question is, when will Kendon return to my country to work in Long Bay?
Okay, so they're showing me it's just before the summer ends. So it's this year, but it's not until the end of the summer.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Pearl.
All right.
Our next question is from Connie Newman. Hello,
Hey, Connie.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, what type of job do you see me getting? I am getting desperate with no income.
You will get something right away. Okay, so it does look like you're doing some kind of secretarial work. It feels to me like it is in a high-rise building. So your reception, the entrance to like where they are, you're up though. So you're on this other floor is what they're showing me. But it does look like you're doing secretarial work. Yeah.
All right. Connie's next question is, will Tyler pay out Kevin at all?
A little bit, I hear. Not all of it, but a little bit of, yeah.
All right. And Connie's last question is, should I arrange to go back to school for something?
I do hear that you will go back to school. It's not yet, though. They're saying it's going to be in the fall. It does look like you will go back to school, but not yet. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Emma Desmaris. Welcome back.
Hey, Emma.
Emma's question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Is Pierre-Luc not interested in a relationship with me, or he is just not looking for a relationship with anyone at the moment?
Yeah.
As always, thank you.
Not looking for a relationship right now, honey. But that being said, the connection is still an important one. So don't stress so much and worry so much. It just feels like Pierre is going through a lot. Going through a lot of healing, going through a lot of baggage, and just clearing up the energy. Okay. Not somebody you want as your partner right now anyways.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Jennifer Crow, who gets 3 questions.
I love her last name.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but you can always correct me if I'm wrong, Jennifer. All right. She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, hello.
Hi.
I hope you're having a good day.
You too, honey.
Am I going to find my own place to live?
So it does look like yes. They're showing me end of June, beginning of July. So it is this year. It does feel like it's the summer though.
All right. Her next question is, when will I find somebody right for me?
Oh, later this year. Later this year. Yeah. What I will recommend for you, honey, is write out what you're looking for in your partner. Really get clear on what it's going to feel like to have them in your life, and clear out some of the old energy around relationships that you have, and you will allow them to come in. Okay. You can always change that timeline sooner just by doing that work.
All right. And her last question is, will things get better at work?
I hear you're going to actually move to a different job. So you're not going to be staying there. They're saying 5 months from now. It looks like you're going to change to a new job. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Susie Hager. Hello,
Hey, Susie.
Susie gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, when will my boyfriend Brian's disability end?
Okay. So 8 months is what they're saying. Max 8 months. Yeah. Get a little bit of time.
All right. Her next question is, when will Brian and I get to spend alone time together?
Oh, March. They're saying next month. Yep.
All right. And Susie's last question is, can you tell me when we will get notification of the next court appearance?
So that looks like it's coming in right away. Yeah. So you're going to know within the next 2 months, I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from TC, who
Hey,
gets
TC.
3 questions.
Sounds good.
All right. Their first question here is, yes, I'm back. I have to say that is so twisted what S is doing. OMG. I don't understand. Why do things for me to leave if he doesn't want me to leave? It's just so twisted.
Mm-hmm.
So why do things for me to leave if he doesn't want me to leave?
It's almost compulsory for S. It's like, I can't help myself. I can't stop myself. I need to make sure that the commitment that I have with you is real, and that you won't that you're strong enough to be with me, I guess, is the best way to put it. That's the thought process. It's just such a stupid way to do it. Sorry, can I say that?
All right. Her next question is, reason I asked if there was anyone else was because yesterday while at a family member's house, I saw he had sent another woman a picture of him and what he was doing at the moment. I couldn't read what was said because although he was close, he was still a bit of a distance away.
Right.
I decided to leave because of course I was hurt and felt a way. He lied to me when I asked about it. I proceeded to ask if he was interested in them. He told me it's not what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I told him I would not send a photo to a man if I was not interested, let's be honest. So basically, that's why we got into an argument. Is he interested in this person or anyone else? And if he is, why be in a relationship?
So what I hear is not interested in the way that you're thinking. This person doesn't feel like they're free and available, so they have somebody in their life is what it feels like. I do hear that there is some kind of a connection there, but it's not necessarily what you're thinking or how you're thinking. The picture doesn't feel to me like it was anything like wrong in the picture itself. It was almost like, here, this is what I'm doing kind of thing. You know how we do like with Instagram and stuff like that, where we're showing what we're doing. That's the feeling I get with it. It's not like I'm intentionally like taking a sexy picture of myself or anything like that. It was more like, this is what I'm doing kind of thing. Yeah, it does feel to me like that individual that it was sent to isn't available anyway. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is there any past life with me and S? Because I don't know why this relationship is as difficult as it is. I know I keep saying it's going to get better, and he truly is in love with me, but I feel like we are being out through the ringer. Like him and I are supposed to learn some lessons from this.
You definitely meant to. Definitely meant to. You guys have had a few lives together. You guys are part of your soul family. So this individual is a part of your soul family. They are a part of your experience. So when you travel and you go to different lives, this person is with you. So there is that connection. There's definitely, I will say, soul lessons here The biggest one, honestly, is helping S to open up, is what I hear. S has a very guarded way of dealing with life in general, not just romantically, but just people in general. It's like everything comes with a price is kind of the feeling that comes with S. So I'm hearing that you're going to teach S to be a little bit more authentic and more open.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
And we are on our last question here on our list from Sharn. Thank you.
All right.
Sharn gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
The first question is, will Dominic and I be romantically together again in the future?
Yes, it looks like you will. Yeah.
All right. Sharn's next question is, will Dominic message me this month like he said he will?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Sharn's last question is, if I quit my job to have a career running my own website, will I earn more money doing this each year than I currently earn?
Okay, so I wouldn't quit your job until you've already built it. It does look like you will have success, but it takes a bit of time. So it's about a year before things actually start coming in financially for you, honey. So I wouldn't just quit your job. I would say start it on the side, do it part-time on the side, and as it starts to build and you have enough revenue coming in, then make the decision to leave. But not before that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. That is it for our list here, everyone. And we are at our like goal, so feel free to start putting in some free questions here in the comments.
Amazing. You guys are rocking it today.
All right.
All right.
That means that it is time for
5 free questions.
Yay! Great job, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our first free question here is from... Gerda, who says, when my dad will get a job.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be about 2.5 months. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Dara. Dara says, will John and I end up together romantically in this life?
No, it looks like not. Sorry, hen.
All right. Our next question here is from Anastasia. Thank you for all of the gifts.
Mm-hmm.
She says, does Billy think about me despite my energy being on and off lately?
Yes. Yeah, especially because your energy gets pulled back. Yeah. When you pull back, it really makes him wonder.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, Meta. Hello. Thank you for all of the gifts today, too.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Meta says, will Soren and Andrea break up?
I hear yes, but it's still a ways away. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question here is from... see. Mikia. Mikia says, do you see me having a baby?
You will. Yep.
All right. Thank you all so much. You guys have been so awesome. Stick around. We're going to start doing our giveaway.
Giveaway time.
Go over that?
Yep. We're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and a live audience member. So I will also, well, first put your names in with purple heart if you've been here before. Put your name in with a yellow heart if you are brand new. Spam us your name so you get seen more, okay? That'll be the only time I ever recommend you spam us. Also, we are going to come back on again later today. We do have an emailing list. So if you do want to get notifications when we're going live or when email questions are on or when we have stuff that is coming up, so we have a lot of plans for this year, I highly recommend you go sign up for that. It's up in the link in my bio, okay? I'm on Instagram and YouTube. So follow me there and follow me here if you're not already. And yeah, there you go. That's everything, right?
Yeah. We'll be doing our giveaways for our subscriber, our audience member, and a top gifter.
That's
Thank you so much.
All right, let's do our subscribers first. Let's do the number 4. So
Sounds
4
good.
scrolls.
All right.
All right.
Our subscriber winner.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our subscriber winner is Shanae Govinder. Yay,
All right,
Shanae.
All right, Shanae, you want an extra question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You want an extra question? Thank you so much for being here. And thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next is our audience
member. What number do you want?
Let's do 5.
5? Sure. That sounds good.
All right, ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our audience winner is Mandy. Merc Concepts.
Merc?
Yeah.
All right.
Concepts.
Merc Concepts. You won an extra question, honey. Yay! So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You want an extra question. Thanks for staying and being here to the end of the live.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. Next is our
top
top
gifter.
gifter. Our top gifter today is Olia. Yay,
Hey,
Olia.
Olia.
Thank you so much.
All right, Olia, you won an extra question. Thank you so much for all the gifts. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You won an extra question. Thank you for all the gifts today. We will see you guys again on the next live. Yeah?
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys have been awesome.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you in a few.